Man, it's Monday. It's time to get on with the week. It's time to get in the right frame of mind for the week. So what I want you to do in the comments below, I want you to put or answer this question. Number one, do you beat yourself up? And then if so, why? And if not, why? So like a little reason why. And it's a really important exercise so that you can kind of connect with it. And if we're trying to build up a community of men who are going to be a little bit more open about what they're going through, it's a great tool to do that. So let's get on with it. Welcome to the Rise to Thrive Show. I'm your host, James Boardman. And if you are coming through, please do hit the love heart button. Please do comment and answer that question. Do you beat yourself up? Yes or no? And then maybe why yes or why no, and then share maybe with someone that you feel might get some benefit from this. So just a reminder, guys, a lot of people ask me, how do I know when you're going live? So when this video finishes, if you don't have to watch it back, but if you click back on the video, there is a little bell in the top right corner, and when you click on that bell, there's an option for you to say whether you want to receive all the top notifications when I go live, all right? Or on the front page of the Man Coach page, there's an option for you to click as favorites or follow, so you get basically all notifications, all right? So, beating yourself up, your inner critic getting the better of you, right? How can we manage that? So those just joining us, welcome, hope you're doing well. The question was, do you beat yourself up, yes or no? And then a why yes or why no. So something I do an awful lot is beat myself up massively. I really do. I really go to town on myself. I'm my own worst critic. I'm quite brutal. My inner critic is quite brutal. And it's something I often continuously try to work on. And sometimes it takes the help from my partner or my business partner to help me bring me back. So having that coping mechanism to help me see perspective usually helps. But I don't necessarily feel it's always a bad thing. Like when you beat yourself up, a lot of people see it as a really negative thing. It's not always, because I think what it does do is shows that you actually care. It shows that you actually want to do well. It shows that that you're trying to reach a standard, right? And then often I find that we beat ourselves up when we don't reach that standard. When we don't reach that standard, that's when we become hard on ourselves. And the whole part of the conditioning process is what I talked about last week, is understanding actually what we are capable of right now. Okay? What am I capable of? What can I achieve? What should my expectations be? So if we can manage them and we can make them more relatable to where we are today in terms of mentally, emotionally, physically, then we can have more realistic expectations. That way we don't always fall short of the high expectations that are way out of our league and then start beating ourselves up. I also find that beating ourselves up because we're not reaching our expectations is also a sign of can be a sign of impatience. You know, this process of resurrecting ourselves, of creating the movement for ourselves, finding direction and purpose for ourselves, it's an ongoing process until we die, right? We're constantly evolving, we're constantly learning, we're constantly evolving. And there is no set time for when we feel like we're going to be in that right place. So I think it's really important to understand that actually patience, or having patience, is key, because being impatient is only going to force the situation and the inner critic to be louder and louder and louder. And let's be honest, when we beat ourselves up, it's almost like the front door. It's almost like the opening for the victim state to come in, right? The pity party, the head down, the guilt, all of these feelings and emotions then leading to you wanting to quit, right? You wanting to not do this anymore because of guilt, or feeling that you're not good enough, or being low on confidence, or self-torturing yourself by comparing yourself to other people. I think we can use it as a tool, and I think we have to understand actually what we're going through in our own lives to actually put perspective on that inner critic, on that beating yourself up. It's like, look, hey, I'm a dad of 4. I'm trying to run 3 businesses. I'm trying to deal with consistent problems. I'm trying to improve myself. I'm trying to make sure that the wife's happy. I'm trying to make sure that the bills are paid. And we're going through the whole cycle, and we have to be realistic about our expectations. I've often found that my biggest downfall has been comparisons. Comparing myself to other business owners, comparing me as a human being to other human beings, and then thinking, I'm not as good looking as that, maybe my wife deserves better, I'm never going to be as successful as that, so what's the, like, when you go into these mad rabbit holes down in your brain, you go down these rabbit holes and you're like, man, you're questioning yourself all the time, and you know what it does? It blinds you to what you have achieved. It blinds you to what you have achieved. It blinds you to the success that you've had, the difference that you've made, how much better of a man you've become for your partner, for your kids, how much better in the direction that you have become. You miss the small 1%ers because you're looking at the big thing right now. So inner critic is a positive thing, but with perspective. Because being brutal on yourself, not being kind to yourself, that's only going to be a barrier to you growing. It's only going to be the thing that stops you from moving forwards, right? You are in complete control of your destiny. You just have to tell your subconscious that, your ego that, and your inner critic that, hey, look, you're just going to have to ease up a bit here, bro, because we're making progress. It might not be the progress is what your ego wants you to progress at, or what Charlie or Johnny or Danny are doing from the kids' playground, or your peers that are around you. But that's their life. This is your life. Home in on your life and what you're trying to do, and the outcomes and the direction and the purpose that you're heading down. Okay? So don't be impatient. Don't be too brutal on yourself. Have perspective about the things that are going on around you. Recognize the wins rather than where you haven't reached, rather than the deficits that you are judging yourself on. Enjoy the process. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy the process. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the evolution or evolution. Enjoy everything that comes your way. Look at everything as a test. I look at everything that comes my way as a test. Yep, and it is a struggle. Life is a struggle, man. It's only as much of a struggle as you are prepared to let it be. Like when you get into that frame of mind where you just go like, hey, do you know what is tough? Being told that you've got 3 months to live, losing a limb, losing someone you love. Let's put it into perspective really here. You know, manifesting problems that really don't exist by creating them in our minds. We are creating our own drama through our inner critic, right? When we just look at let's look at the struggles that the homeless people are having. Let's look at the struggles that's happening all around the world where people have got no food or no house and no clean water. They're real struggles, right? What we put ourselves through in our own inner critic and our own inner mind, okay? It's not real struggle, is it? It's hardship. It's hard trying to get your mind sorted. But again, that's where perspective comes in. You know, that's just the way I see the world. I'm not saying what I say is right or wrong, but it's hard. But that compared to what everyone else is going through, right? It's like, it's not really. Listen, have an amazing week. Let's kill the week. Tonight, I'm live at 7:30. Please join me for Masterclass 2. If you haven't joined our lead movement, if you're not part of our Brotherhood and you want to come and be part of that Brotherhood and the training, the community, and involve yourself in and amongst some incredible people, please come and join us. Okay, we start 12th of February. Links on this bio, in the description, wherever you're watching, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook or LinkedIn. We are going to be the movement, the environment, the community to be part of around the world for men, right? Moving men forwards, helping them become the best version of themselves. So our 90-day elite movement plan is up and running, and tonight I'll be doing a little masterclass to help people get in the mood and build them up ready towards starting the program. All right, have a cracking day.